Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Rick Reads Comics. We're jumping back into Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's been a little bit since we've done it. We've been jumping through Spider-Man and then switching back and forth. But today we're on issue number 5. And, we've been getting a little bit here and there, piece by piece, piecing the story together. So if you have missed anything, you don't know what's going on, jump back to the episodes in my playlist and you'll be able to go back. But we'll be in We'll be in issue number 5 today, and this is a 12-part series. So when this, came out, it was in 1985, and each month they would come out with a new issue, so it lasted all year long. And I think at the same time this was going on, the Secret Wars was going on in Marvel, so it'll be kind of cool to go through that next whenever I finish all these. But let's go. I'll give you the quick rundown. The Monitor is this being who knows everything's being erased in the universe, and all these different infinite Earths are being erased. And there's a bunch of different versions of the heroes on each planet. And the Monitor gathers some of them together, and they're supposed to help him stop this from happening. There's an unseen enemy. We don't really know who he is. We just know he's the opposite of the Monitor. And we know it's like a dark figure, and he's also recruiting some people. And in the last issue, something pretty significant happened. I'm not going to give it away if you haven't seen it, but going forward, there's going to be a lot of spoilers. So if you want to catch on that, then go back and watch those other videos. But let's jump in, and we'll hopefully it'll catch us up. If not, I'll mention it as I go through. But let's see if we find out a little bit more about what's happening. It is done. The first 2 prime universes are gone, but why has my strength not increased? What about me? You promised me a world I could reshape. My emotion-controlling powers were going to be strengthened. So this is the opposite of the Monitor, the villain, talking right there. He's destroyed the 2 prime universes, and he expected to get stronger. This is Psycho Pirate. He's somebody the Monitor had grabbed, and then this guy took it from him and warped him a little bit, and he has like weird emotion controlling powers, and he's pretty powerful. And then he also got this android, which I think is the Red Tornado. I don't know much about him, but he is a classic hero, and now they're working for this bad guy. Silence, Psycho Pirate. I have questions of my own. The Monitor is dead, yet his energies have not flowed into me. 2 universes are gone, yet I have not received their power. Please tell me what's going on. I can help. Haven't I controlled our 2 captives? You haven't told me. Why did you need them? You have me. You are rapidly outlasting your welcome here, pirate. Even your powers can be replaced. Both you and the Red Tornado shall serve me. The Flash is the only being capable of traversing dimensions unaided. I could not allow him to be free. Red Tornado has powers which will allow me to control my new universe. He will be reshaped as my tool. Still, there are 3 universes remaining. Without the Monitor, their destruction is ensured. Now come, Psycho Pirate. There's work to be done. And that's the intro for issue number 5. DC Comics presents Crisis on Infinite Earths. Worlds in Limbo. So that's what the title of this one's called. So Lila was this kind of figure that would turn into the Harbinger, and the Monitor was using her to gather the heroes. But this guy infected her kind of and got in her head and used her to kill the Monitor. So in the last couple issues, the Monitor got blasted, and we haven't really seen what was going to happen after that. So now we're finally seeing. Somewhere in space and time. Gone. Monitor, you knew you were going to die. Why did you allow it to happen? Worlds no longer exist. Everything is gone except us, except me. No, tell me it's not true. He can't be dead. He mustn't be. You. I killed him, didn't I? I had this nightmare that I did. But I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not unless I was being controlled. What are you jabbering about, woman? What happened to the other one, the Harbinger? I am her, or I became her. My God, I wouldn't kill him. I owed him my life. I owed him everything that I am. Lila, if you can hear me, do not grieve over what you have done. Monitor? You're alive. Impossible. I know he's dead. I was aware of your possession. I knew what was to occur. You had no choice but to slay me, Lila. But by doing so, you fulfilled my last request. There were worlds still to be saved, yet my machines were not ready, my power source not yet complete. Still, I had to move quickly, thus I arranged for my death. To be at the very moment I activated my machines. Okay, so Monitor had a plan. He knew he was going to get killed. And at that moment, he activated the machines that he has placed on different Earths to protect them. My body died, yet my essence lived. Killing me, Lila, released all my energy. Energy which would do more than just power the vibrational forks. It was a mad scheme, and it may yet work. Hear me out, for I still need you. For I need you still. Out of my very being was created another verse, one which has temporarily absorbed your two universes. Earths 1 and 2 and all their respective planets exist within me. For the moment, they survive. But in my haste to save the worlds, all time has become one. I've used my energies to calm your populace. But because my vibrational forks were not fully attuned, because my enemy forced my hand, the worlds are still in danger. The vibrations which separate the universes are slowing down. The universes are merging. And when they occupy the same space at the same time, they will destroy each other. I recorded these words before you came. Farewell, Lila. Remember, I love you. He used his last power to save us all. I love you, Monitor. I only wish I had told you that before. They look up. He knew it, Lila, and he loved you. Who? I am Alex Luthor, the last survivor on Earth 3. The Monitor saved me, then discovered somehow I am both positive matter and negative matter in one. He left me with instructions, how to help that worlds that survive and those about to die. But first, a proper farewell for the one who made the greatest sacrifice of all. So in the past issue, there was an Earth that was dying, and I think Lex Luthor and I think it was Lois Lane were together, and they had a child, and they sent him off, kind of like the Superman story. And he got sent, and the Monitor was the one that got him from space. And he was a little baby, but he was like rapidly growing real fast. And I guess that meant he had the positive and negative energy or something that the Monitor needed. But here he is, already grown. It's only been like 3 issues. And yeah, he's big now. And this guy, I don't think I explained it last time, but this guy's Pariah. He has been witnessing all the universes, all the worlds being destroyed, and he hasn't been able to escape. And it turns out the Monitor had saved him, and that's the reason he's been witnessing this. He has a part to play. His essence is all around us and gives us life. Only his body remains. Let it rest in eternal peace. I loved you. I truly loved you. We can show our love by fulfilling his last request. The universe must be saved. Dang him, now I know what he did. But that fool, in dying, only delayed the inevitable. I'll have those worlds yet, but there are still others to conquer before then. You still haven't told me what I'm supposed to do. The last 3 Earths will be your playthings, Psycho Pirate. But for now, you may play with our human guest if you wish. Just do not slay him. At last, oh no, they have the Flash. Why am I here? What's going on? I want some answers. Sure, Flasher, sure. You see, the world, our worlds, they're all screwed up now. Living in all times at once. And the people are scared, Flash, just like you. Right, Flasher? Scared out of your wits. What are you doing to me? Oh, Lord, please don't hurt me. So now the Flash is overcome by fear because he's using his power. Don't hurt me. Play as you wish, Pirate. But very shortly, you will have 3 Earths to control. All for me. Okay, now we're jumping somewhere else. This is Lana Lang for WGBS TV News, assuming we are still transmitting in this strange new world. Reports have come in from everywhere. Something has happened. There was a flash of light, and then everything we've known was changed. Time has seemingly come together. The past, present, and even the future all exist at once. Perhaps mankind is stunned, bewildered, or even in some state of shock, but there is little panic. Still, 20th century Earth seems to prevail, with intermittent flashes of past and future life. One is forced to wonder, in those time eras, do they, too, see glimpses of our life as we see theirs? So if you look right there, you got a whole bunch of mixed things. Dinosaurs and Wild West people, airplanes, spaceships. Historians from all ages are conducting interviews, but among their questions is, if time is ever corrected, will any of the knowledge we have gained still be known. WGBS, as well as all other communication services, will remain on the air during this entire crisis. This is Lana Lang for WGBS TV News, praying whatever has happened to our world be resolved quickly and safely. There's all heroes and different people from different ages. Okay, and we're back on where all the heroes have been gathered. They were spread across the worlds of verse 1 and 2, those with powers from many lands and many times, as different as the abilities they possess, but bound together by those very powers. Holy cow, what in the world happened? One second, it looks like everything's going to go kablooey. The next, we're aboard the Death Star squared. Elongated man, please hear me out. There are those of you who know me. Most of you do not. I am Harbinger, and there is a story that must now be told. Now they are aboard the Monitor ship, floating in some limbo that exists neither in time nor space. I should have read that in that. Harbinger's right. The world's all worlds have been brought here to save you. You've seen the destruction. You know the end was near, but you do not know why or who was behind it. We do. Alexander speaks the truth, and so do I. I am Pariah, and I've seen 100 universes die. Please bear with us. What we have to tell you is beyond all belief, because if you don't hear us out and believe, your worlds too will join the others in extinction. So they gathered a bunch of heroes. They're telling them what's going on. Harbinger, you called us together once before, and look at what happened. You lied to us. No, we used the Monitor satellite computers to locate you all. He observed all of you and kept records of your abilities. We need you, so-called heroes and villains, all working together. Only then will you live. Only then will your worlds live. I've heard of the Monitor, and it's obvious there's something wrong happening. I'm listening, Pariah. So am I. If the world is at stake, Wonder Woman stands ready. Lois Lane for WGBS TV News with some of the more interesting people to appear in Metropolis. What happened to General Washington's troops? Dang, all the way from George Washington's day. Sir, your name, please. Tomahawk. We were fighting the English in the war. Miss, who are you? Please, what is going on here? I am Grux of SETI Alpha 6. I was touring the Legion headquarters when... Say, aren't you Lois Lane? I think I saw your holosculpture once. Katana, I want answers before I join this madness. Why was I brought here? How do they know me? Easy, Camille. I will translate what they say into Japanese. We need your help now, more than ever. The Monitor is dead. I only know some of what was to happen. Dead? What happened? I was controlled by our foe and forced to slay him. But we remain to save your world. Alex, please explain to them why they are needed. There is an enemy. The Monitor never told me who he is, but he seeks the total destruction of all positive matter universes. You know of Earth's 1 and 2, but all the planets are separated by vibrations. To escape the enemy's antimatter attack, the Monitor began the process of merging the universes into one, as it was intended to be, but somehow, at the dawn of time, we were split into an infinite number of universes. To save all life, we must return to being one universe again. Hold it 1 second, son. What you're saying is impossible. Travis Morgan, you are called the Warlord. Think like a leader of men. We must band together. Huh? Where'd you pop up from? You weren't here a second ago. But I am here now, Creeper. That is all that matters. What? You know my name? But how? Don't know what's going on, but something's gone crazy with the world. Yes, the Earth has changed. Become dark, corrupt, and that Swamp Thing. Earths 1 and 2 are not the only planets affected. Every planet in both universes is doomed without your help. That's Ran, where Adam Strange lives. Ran? Adam Strange? Who are they? Come on, you had to hear of him, Hawk Girl. Arrow? The Hawks from Earth 2 aren't from space like our Hawks. Alana, hurry. See if you can evacuate the children while I hold back this thing. That's Adam Strange. I'm doing my best, Adam, but there's chaos everywhere I turn. And that beast, I swear it's out of Ryan's prehistoric age. What in the blazes is going on here? I have to know, is Tamaran safe? Only for now. All I gotta say is this is nuts with a capital N. You're not the other Green Lantern, but can't you call the Guardians? The Corps could help us. He quit, friend, and I've been trying to get through, only my ring won't work. Please believe them. I've seen universes die. I've heard the death rattle of all too many worlds. If we're to preserve what is left, we need you all. Okay, everybody's freaking out, and hopefully they can get under control so that way we can see what's going to happen. Return, then to your world. See for yourselves the danger. But decide quickly. There is little time before the final universes perish, before we can save what is left of ours. So they're all staring and looking. Maybe I'm wrong talking for everyone, Pariah, but I will. Send us back. Let the doubters decide, but I promise you this. If we can save the world that remain, we will. So he sends him back, it looks like. Sir, you said you're from the 18th century? On my way to Philadelphia to sign Tom Jefferson's Declaration. But how did I arrive here? And indeed, ma'am, where is here? Sure, 1985? Yeah, read about it in history. Wasn't that during World War I or something? Me? Oh, I was born May 13th, 2446. You're obviously from the and then he's crunching. This is a Neanderthal. This is Lana Lane. We've lost communications with Lois Lane in Metropolis. Please stand by. Whew. Okay, there's a bunch of confusion. Space, somewhere in the center of what is left of the known universe. There it is, Oa. Oa, homeworld of the Guardians, creators of the Green Lantern Corps. Perhaps now we'll get to the bottom of this mystery. Our power rings aren't functioning. The Guardians aren't responding. And with what is going on throughout all the universes, we need that power now. If anyone can get to the bottom of this, it's got to be the Green Lantern Corps. They're all standing there. You are still so young, Arisia. There are many struggles which the power ring cannot triumph over. Look! The Guardians held in some sort of stasis beam. Our masters were unable to resist? What hope have we? We'll fight because we have to. Come on, we're Green Lanterns. Hold it. Something's happening. Something. And then there's a big old flash. And I don't know what happened to them. They get caught in another stasis too, maybe? Let us now leave Oa and return to Earth 1, where... Hank, pull over here, and great Scott. Lois? Superman punches that saber-tooth tiger. No reason to panic, Lois. I'm here. For some reason, most people and animals are relatively calm. The monitor must be responsible. Superman, thank heaven you came. Superman, what happened? You're old, Lois. That's okay. I'm not the Superman you know, but his counterpart from another Earth. That's right, Lois. Superman? But, oh gosh. Do you think we can take this all from the top? All time is merged together, Lois. We're trying to fix it. Rip, what's wrong with the time sphere? Why can't we land? So this is Rip Hunter in another time. I wish I knew. Something's happened in time, and we're caught right in the center of it. While Rip Hunter, Time Master, seeks to save his valiant time-lost crew, we will move to Gotham City's famed Wayne Manor. I'm sorry for having phoned, sirs, but I was understandably worried. So there's a bunch of heroes. Robin, Batman, some other people, Alfred. When they appeared, oh, and it looks like a cave just popped out of nowhere. It is a bizarre sight which defies explanation. Members of the prehistoric bear tribe appear here in 20th century America, while others who came under the monitor's scrutiny appear here too, seemingly for no reason. Modern man stares at all incarnations of himself, former lives, future lives, and whether civilized or savage, both greet the incomprehensible, not with fear, but with confusion. This is a world gone mad, which all too soon perish unless order can rise from chaos. Such madness is the same everywhere, in America, Europe, Africa, and even behind a still somber and adamantine iron curtain. In the crisis, there is a common ground for all nations, regardless of politics or people. Zaw, it's Starfire, or Red Star as he calls himself here. He's Russia's only superhero. We have to help him. Red Star, let me help. No, my friend. No matter what has happened, this is still my country. But it's our world, Red Star. Please, we have to work together if we're to save any of us. Way to go, Reddy. Starfire, you're an alien on this world. But your words should be heeded by all. I apologize. You were right. Dang, there's a big old dinosaur knockdown. Perhaps if we all survive, the politicians will remember this cooperation and build a better world for us all. Dinosaurs in this era, time has gone mad. But how did it begin? And why did you come here? We came to get your help. To fight whatever it is that's out there. Then you know my answer, Titan. We fight together. Let's hope all our power is enough. Yeah, because tackling whatever was powerful enough to bring this baby here isn't going to be a Sunday picnic. Right, honey? Hey, Frosty, you hear me? I hear you, fool. And be pleased I do not freeze your very blood. Professor Stein, I thought she loved me. Obviously, Ronald, Psychopirate's spell has faded. So in like issue number 1, Psychopirate put a spell on her, and now it's not working out. Okay. What are you doing to me? Okay, so we're jumping back over here to the Red Tornado and Psychopirate. I can instill fear in him if you wish. Quiet. Now, Pirate, I shall handle the Red Tornado's conversion. Please don't. I don't care what you do to me, but leave him alone. You resist Psychopirate's power, Flash? You are an amazing individual. Still, there are things which need to be done. I have investigated the Red Tornado. He believed himself to be a man, but he is wrong. I believed him to be a mere machine, but I was wrong. What are you doing to him? There's rain, wind. My God, I can even hear thunder. Starts a big old storm. Red Tornado is a primal force, more than machine, more than human. I am changing him into what he was meant to be. The change is irrevocable. Never again will he be the Red Tornado you once knew. Flash can feel the cutting wind slicing through the fragile fabric of his scarlet suit. Wet from the sudden swelling torrent, the fastest man alive can only watch, his super quick eyes missing nothing of the dark storm to come. And what of the Red Tornado, who was once a valiant member of the Justice League of America? That being simply no longer exists. Okay, I think we just watched the end of Red Tornado. While on Earth 2, the confusion continues. Meet David and Phyllis Gerald of Chicago. You got to see her, David, or you'll think I'm insane. But it can't be our Michelle. She died years ago. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord God. It is her, David. Look. It's Michelle. But the way she looked when she died. There she is. What's happening to us, David? For God's sake, tell me. For David and Phyllis Gerald, there can be no simple answer. For what they see is not their daughter, but her Earth 1 counterpart. Just as these heroes see images of other Earth 1 phenomena. It's Legion headquarters, but there's no Legion here on Earth 2. Harbinger was right. Not only is time mixed up, but the two Earths are coming together. The vibrations which separate them are slowing down, letting us see into the other Earth. Look, it's Lightning Lass, John Jones, and Cole, and some others I've never seen. There they are right there. Come here. Look, it's like ghost images. We're looking into Earth 2. The Earths are coming together, and that means if we can't merge them properly, both worlds are doomed. Earth 1. It doesn't matter where they came from, or from what year or what Earth. They all know what they see is wrong. It is a storm unlike any ever seen, a whirling, insane kaleidoscope of rain and snow and wind and thunder. This is not natural. Perhaps I cannot prevent the Earth disaster, but Dr. Fate can calm this madness. Coming, Power Girl? Wildcat's helping the people below. Helping Power Girl? Don't think so. This is merely a drop in the ocean. What real good can an overaged ex-prizefighter do in this crazy world? And that's Wildcat right there, saving some people. It's not working, Dr. Fate. I don't have the speed. Can't set up any counterwind. You have done your best, Johnny Quick. We can ask nothing more. And there's Johnny Quick. Come on, just a few seconds more and... Dr. Fate, look. Wildcat was hit by the lightning. He fell. Ted's moving. He's still alive. But something, and I suspect someone, is creating this force. The only question is, who? All of us together. And then she is speaking backwards right there. So it says, winds cease to be. But it's, yeah, mirrored backwards. It's all mixed up. It's not working. Thunderbolt, what about you? Heck, I'm trying my best, Zatanna. That's Zatanna. I couldn't remember her name. But nothing seems to work. Maybe I just wasn't told the right thing to do. There is no correct means to thwart this menace, Thunderbolt. If there was, Sargon the sorcerer would know it. No, you're wrong, sorcerer. Together we can stop the winds. Now! There is a moment of silence as the winds cease and the rain suddenly ends. Then, you did it. Let's see whoever was behind this. Don't think this old Flash is going to like what he sees. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I'm sure it's not because I'm somehow wiser, but I keep getting these feelings that say bad things are happening. And even if they never get any better, they're sure going to get a heck of a lot worse. Oh no, I know him. Haven't seen much of him since he migrated to Earth 1. Okay, and they see it's the red tornado causing all that. It is the red tornado. But I thought he was one of the good guys. Stars are no longer aligned. Sunspot activity is increasing. Who knows how all that affected him? Who cares? He's only a robot. What about Wildcat? I've never heard of him. He's from my Earth, not yours, and he was a true hero. Look, he's already conscious. Hold on, I can call up my Penetra vision. There's been damage. His legs are shattered. I don't think he'll ever walk again. The girl I was saving, I dropped her. She's fine, Wildcat. You did it. You saved her. Yolanda caught her. Wildcat, I'm Yolanda Montez. I was glad to help you. All right, Harbinger, we agree to help. So everybody saw the world's being crazy. Now they've agreed finally to go with a Harbinger. All right, Harbinger, we agree to help. This universe is imperiled. The new Justice League joins the battle. It is the same everywhere. Hey, beam us up, Scotty. We're joining in. The Titans and Metal Men all agree. Element Lad to Alexander Luthor. The Legion says yes. The Outsiders and I will be proud to help. Heroes, villains, survivors all, they join together. It is the only way to save the Earths. Please understand I purposefully didn't bring all of you up here. You are needed for another mission. One the Monitor himself was setting up after you save Earths 1 and 2. The antimatter cloud is moving through the final 3 universes, and there, as before, the crux point is the infinite Earths. I brought you here to help save the first of those universes. But our own worlds are still in danger. You said so yourself. I know that, Starfire, but you must understand. Only by saving all 5 universes will we have enough power to resist him. I don't like this, Luthor. I don't want to be involved. Understand this, Dr. Light. If you fail to help us, your Earth, all Earths, will be destroyed. As antimatter destroys each universe, our enemy's universe grows more powerful. Now, let me send you through the vortex between all... Alexander Luthor, wait. What is it, Pariah? I sense disaster. Something's happened to the Monitor's satellite. Uh-oh. He's under attack. Alexander, our enemy is reaching out for us. Earth 2's Hawkman feels the first tremor. We've got to get off this thing. No, we still have a mission to perform. Okay, it's about to blow up. It's incredible, that satellite disintegrating. But I didn't see you use any weapons. I do not require outside weaponry, Psychopirate. Still, this shall merely delay my enemies, not prevent them from resisting me. But that shall come soon enough. They will not be able to stop my forward thrust. They said there were 3 universes left, but I thought you said something about an apocalypse. What about that? Darkseid and his sycophants shall not escape me, but... You talk big, mister, but I haven't seen you do anything to prove yourself. Your emotion-controlling dupe can't even hold me down. Why do you keep hiding yourself? What are you afraid of? Show yourself. Flash, you are a fool to think you can bait me. I am not motivated by mere emotion. I have been busy elsewhere, but if you truly wish to see me, I see no reason I should deny you that privilege. Oh my God. So they both look. Greetings, Flash. I hope the anticipation has been worth it. Call me the Monitor, and very soon I shall be ruler over all who live. Okay, there's a big reveal of the darkness we've been witnessing, trying to take over everything and stop the Monitor. And I guess it's another monitor. And he is evil and trying to control everything. Earth X, as it is known, an Earth where World War II had continued for more than 40 years. It is an Earth which has faced devastation on all shores and is now in the process of rebuilding itself. Unfortunately, Earth X is an Earth about to die. And not even their most valiant heroes know how to deal with this destructive, unstoppable killer that destroys everything it touches. They are called the Freedom Fighters. This may very well be their last hurrah. First, it was the red skies. Now that white cloud. What's going on, Uncle Sam? Black Condor, to tell the truth, I haven't the foggiest. Phantom Lady, you have any ideas? The Ray and I have tried to figure this out, Sam. But it's useless. None of us has the power to stop it. I reckon you may be right there, Ray. Heck, Dollman and the human bomb tried attacking it straight on and nothing worked. But I say this, friends. We're the Freedom Fighters. And if we gotta die trying to save the ones we've sworn to help, then by golly, we're gonna die trying. So they all run into the abyss. Next, the Freedom Fighters, the Captain Marvel family, plus Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, Peacemaker, Nightshade, and many, many more. All right, well, that's the end of the issue, guys. So we're gonna keep going through. You'll see the cover right here. It's the monitor, the evil monitor, I guess. And we'll be jumping into that part of the story in issue number 6. But I will see you again, guys, next time. Thanks for hanging out. There's a lot to read. There's a lot of story. It's kind of confusing. And I'm getting tongue-tied. But thanks for hanging in there. And I'll try to keep going. And we'll finish this. We're at the halfway point on the next issue. All right. See you later.